Yeah, so right now we are awaiting one of our tower cameras. There we go. So right now we can see a lot of rain out there. It's almost indistinguishable with all the lights glowing on there. But it's a good thing I didn't show you this to show you the view. I wanted to show you some of those winds. So we're looking at the American flag. It is now continuing to blow out of the easterly direction. And let's just take a look at those wind gusts. We are starting to see winds blowing in different directions here in the tri-state. So the center of low pressure is actually over Newburgh and Owensboro and even Evansville. That's why things are somewhat calm out there. Now, what's interesting is if you look towards the north, we have howling winds, wind gusts up to 43, 48 miles per hour, and then they loop around the center of low pressure, and then they loop back into it. So that's why we're already seeing rain showers that are pushing west start to wrap back around. So just because the rain has pushed out of our hair for now, it doesn't mean it won't forever. So we're tracking this circular motion in the winds. Very interesting to look at. I don't think I've ever seen a wind pattern quite like this over our viewing area in my time as being a TV meteorologist. Now, I want to explain the differences in what and how tropical storms are classified. They start off as a tropical depression, they work their way up the chain if they can, and then they make their way back. Now, we have post-tropical cyclone Helene, which means it is unorganized. The winds are less than 39 miles per hour, which is the same so far as a tropical depression. The difference is a tropical depression has a warm core, while a post-tropical cyclone has a cold core, which means instead of being fueled by warm ocean air and water, it is now fueled by temperature contrast. So the clashing of hot and cold air, kind of like severe weather. So it becomes post-tropical, hence the name. With that being said, now we're looking at post-tropical Helene. We don't see any tropical characteristics anymore. If you step outside, it doesn't even feel that warm and muggy out there. It kind of feels cool. So we got the rain. Some of that rain's pushing south. Other rain is pushing back into the tri-state. So just because the rain's out for now doesn't mean it won't loop back around. And that's the exact same pattern that we're tracking to happen over the tri-state. So let's put things in motion. We're going to go through the next couple hours until 7 a.m. You can see all that rain looped back around. And now, all of a sudden, all the rain that was to the west of us is now back to the east of us. So we're going to be getting the same rain showers we had earlier today, earlier tomorrow. The benefit is a lot of the moisture will have rained out, so it won't be nearly as heavy and widespread. But still, through 7 a.m., through the morning and afternoon, rain showers are going to continue to circle over the tri-state almost as if we're looking straight down the kitchen drain. So we're going to have showers moving east to west in the north, west to east in the south, south to north in the east, and north to south in the west. It's going to be confusing. The radar is going to be interesting to look at and follow along, kind of mesmerizing as well. As we go from tomorrow afternoon to the evening, you can see a lot of that rain continues to rain itself out, and Helene will pretty much, it formed in the Gulf. It's pretty much going to die in the tri-state. You can see it just kind of blows itself out of existence, and by Sunday evening, things are clearer, drier, and we may even have a chance of some sunshine on Monday. But then if we don't get enough for Monday, we certainly will by the midweek. It's definitely going to be a whirlwind. Elegance and I were talking about just how chaotic the weather has been, going from cold in August, warm in September, tropical storm, and now later this week, it'll be feeling like fall. Some models are even suggesting Wednesday night into Thursday, we could even drop into the 40s just a few days after we were impacted by a tropical storm.